Hello everyone, I hope you are all good. Let's discuss chapter number 15, branch account. Even I am a CA intermediate student. Let's discuss branch account. If you find it helpful, then do like, share and subscribe. Now start with this chapter. Branch account. There are two types of branch, inland branch and foreign branch. In inland branch, there are two types, dependent branch and independent. Independent branch books are maintained by head office, and in independent branch both head office and a branch both maintain their independent books. Now as you can see in this graph, you can easily understand that their goods that head office can send goods at cost or selling price, and in that case there are three methods which we have to follow, that is debtors method, stock and debtors method, trading and P&L method, that is also called as final method. When goods are invoiced at wholesale price, then another method, namely wholesale branch method, is followed. In debtors method, only branch account is maintained, but where beyond all this, when any extra information is given, we have to make memorandum debtors account. Like if there is given bad debts, or if there is given bad debts, then we have to create memorandum debtors account. If anything related to cash is given, then memorandum cash account has to be maintained. Now let's discuss debtors method. In debtors method, first we have to write all assets. There are opening assets to balance PD. First, stock, debtors, cash in hand, fixed asset and prepaid expense. These five we have to write. Stock should be maintained at invoice price, and for this, first assets, and here by balance PD, creditors and outstanding expenses. Now here stock is at invoice price, and for this stock reserve has to be maintained by, then the entry we will put will be by stock reserve account. Okay, then goods, when goods are sent by head office to branch, it should be recorded at debit side. When goods are sent by head office to branch, entry is made over here. It should be maintained at invoice price, and loading of it shall be made on the credit side, that is by the name goods sent to branch account. Loading, when goods are returned by the branch to the head office, again it should be maintained at invoice price, and loading of it shall be maintained on the debit side with the name goods returned by branch account. And when head office send cash, then we have to make this entry to bank account. Then here come when what branch gives, or we say remit to head office, we make entry over here. If goods are returned by the branch, whatever goods are sent by head office to branch, if branch return it back, then entry should be made over here, goods returned to branch at invoice price, and of this we have to make an entry to stock reserve over here. Here it is goods returned to branch, loading account. Then goods returned to branch and bank remittance. Whatever branch makes remittance to head office, we write over here. First, make cash sales, collection from debtors, recovery from insurance, expense paid by branch. This should be minused from this. And in simple terms, all the opening assets should be written over here, opening liability should be written over here. When goods are sent by head office to branch, it should be written over here. Its loading should be written over the credit side. When goods are returned by the branch, it should be written over here, and loading of it shall be maintained on the debit side. And below, now closing liabilities should be maintained over debit side. Closing liabilities, that is creditors and outstanding expense only. And at this side, credit side, closing assets shall be maintained. If it is on the debit side, then we have to write as net profit by balance carry forward to net profit. And if credit side is low, then it will be, we will write by net loss balance carry forward. Nothing more in debtors method. Second is stock and debtors method. In this seven accounts have to be maintained. In this case, head office maintain accounts. Head office opens account on behalf of the branch. These 7 accounts are maintained by head office, and I particularly follow this method. I don't sometimes I forgot the address, so I have I have made in this entries, it makes it easier for to understand. Like when goods are sent by head office to branch, then in stock and debtors method we will apply this entry in by stock account to goods sent to branch account to branch adjustment account. When if goods are invoiced by head office to branch at cost, then the same entries will be followed, only this branch adjustment account will not be made. This account will not be made. When goods are returned by branch, then goods sent to branch account to branch stock account. Cash sent by head office to branch cash account to cash account. Cash returned remitted by branch to head office, then cash account to branch cash account. Fifth entry is branch sold goods to its customer. Then entries that head office will make in its books of account will be branch cash bank account to branch stock account. Remember, these entries are made by head office in books of head office on behalf of branch account. When branch make credit sales, then what entry will be written? Branch debtors account to branch stock account. Goods returned by customer to branch stock account to branch debtor account. When cash sent by customer to branch cash account to branch. Make a note of this entries, as you could see, and you will get it easily. It's not that difficult, you will get it. Make a note of it. Make a note of all this account. If you know these entries, if you which I showed you before, if you learn that entry, then it will be easier for you to make these accounts. I personally forget the entries, where to write what, where to write this and that, so I have learned that entries which are super easy to learn, and also you can make this account very easily. If you are a child as like me who don't get this rule, who always keep on forgetting things, so there is an easy method like this. In this you can, when their question asks, particularly when question asks that goods are invoiced at cost plus 20% or profit on sale is 20% or 30%, whatever, then you can follow this method. I personally do this method. When I take cost as 100, profit, for example, profit is 20%, then sale will be 120%. If question says profit on cost is 20, then we have to find out profit on sale. Then what will be the profit on sale? Profit on sale will be 20 upon 120, that is profit upon sale. When we will do it, it will be easier for us to solve the question. You will find it, you will get it when we will solving the question. In our next video we will be solving the question, and you will get what I am saying. And those who could remember this cost and invoice price rule, then here it is: 33.1 upon 3%, that is 1/3 of the 100% on cost price would be 25%, that is 1/4 of invoice price. 25% of, that is 1/4 of cost price, is equals to 20% of 1/5 of invoice price. 20%, that is 1/5 on cost price, is equals to 16.667, that is 1/6 of invoice price, and so on. As you could see, we have discussed about debtor method and stock and debtors method. Now in our next video we will be discussing about final account methods, wholesale branch method, and in case of independent branch, what are the entries that are made in a branch account, head office account. Also foreign accounts will be discussed in the second chapter. In foreign account we have to learn two things, that is EFO and NIFO, in next video. Thank you.